Hey, we are playing more Rimworld because yesterday the ideology expansion for Rimworld dropped and it looks so very exciting. I'm really hyped to be playing this, and I couldn't wait. I was either going to start a YouTube series or we're going to stream it today, and we haven't streamed before the last, the 1.3 beta. We haven't really streamed that much Rimworld before, and it turns out it's really fun. Super fun, super interactive. It's a game I think that really lends itself well to like instant reactions to things, and if nothing else, it would be nice to go and set up this new story together. Maybe it keeps being as a stream, maybe it goes on as a YouTube series, going forward. Who knows? We'll see. But we're going to start it here, and I think it's going to be amazing. Yeah, and then we'll figure out what to do with the Victoria 2 game somewhere in there, because it would be nice to do a little bit more over there. Tree-hugging cannibals could be a thing. A lot of people are thinking about... the Discord notifications. Okay, we'll check it, take it out, look at it. A lot of people were thinking Undergrounder for dwarves. I was wondering, I had a particular thought that might be fun, because I was looking at the different ideologies and different combinations of things. And I'm still kind of into the idea of, like, the animal ranching stuff. I was wondering about this ideology that was based on the idea of there being a certain hierarchy in the world, right? There's plants, then there's things that eat plants, then there's things that eat flesh. And then there's things that sort of transcend that flesh, right? As a sort of a natural hierarchy. So I was thinking about if we had the, I can't remember what it's called, but the trait where they want to like replace their body with bionics and rancher. We're growing a lot of animals and we're feeding on, the animals. Flesh only, because we're trying to move our way up this perceived hierarchy. And then eventually remove our own flesh and become beyond flesh from there. Yeah, the transhumanists. And then, yeah, I mean, cannibalism. I mean, I don't think we're going to particularly necessarily worship cannibalism, but it should just be acceptable. It's just meat, right? So I think something like that could be a vibe. You're gonna make a transhumanist cannibal colony first. So yeah, that's the only thing. I don't know if I'm gonna be. Well, we could actually, I suppose, lean super heavy into it, and throw cannibalism in there as a trait as well. That's entirely possible. I didn't know if I was gonna necessarily go that far. We'll see. We're gonna start poking around. Now let's talk about the mods. I do have a few installed. I did not install, to the best of my knowledge, any mods that add any special jobs or furniture or anything like that, or change the gameplay in any meaningful way, because I when we see stuff in there, I want to be like, oh, that's new with ideology, not, oh, that comes from this mod or that mod or whatever. So it's almost entirely just user interface kind of quality of life stuff. I might turn off Death Rattle. I haven't decided if I'm going to leave this on or not. Death Rattle does change the gameplay a little bit in that it stops you from dying instantly from losing a vital organ. You might have a little bit of time to get any replacement, which I thought might make sense with our transhumanism thing, because, we can just replace a body part with an artificial body part and keep on going. The other thing that changes the gameplay is tech advancing, this idea where you can advance to a new area of tech. And the reason I thought is maybe we start as tribals, right? Which have very low tech, but with this goal of advancing through, multiple different levels of things. I thought that might be fun. Start as tribals who want to become transhumanists. I'm a little bit worried that they're going to have a bunch of mood debuffs, but maybe they start, like, replacing themselves as just, like, wooden hands and, like, peg legs and things, right? Before they can go any further. A little like Civilization, yeah. It might just start in a sad start. We'll see. Yeah, the mood debuffs might be tough. So I don't know, but maybe. I mean, it's even with a conventional start, you don't have access to a lot of body part replacement for a while. Even in a standard start, you're going to be limited to things like peg legs and stuff until you get, higher tech prosthetics. Tribal's too slow? Could be. I mean, the one nice things, though, if we do go transhumanist, we will get a researcher profession, which does get a big boost to research speed. Bunch of peg-leg transhumanist tribal sounds hilarious. Blind dwarves eating mushrooms. I mean, there's so many different options into here. Install organs in the injured. Yeah, and I think we're going to allow organ harvesting as well. I don't know if that counts for the transhumanist stuff. I don't think it does. A trade caravan with the Empire going to get pretty quick. That's true. Bone hands, yeah. Oh yeah, we could boost our research speed with a precept as well, which might not be a bad idea if we're starting out tribal. So yeah, so that's it. Basically, the only two things that change the gameplay, and it's very minor, is the death rattle, which lets them live. I haven't really experienced it too much, but the idea is you can live a little bit before dying, right? You get your kidneys shot out, and it's like, okay, well, we have to deal with that soon, but, you know, not right away, and then tech advancing that lets us change our... But that'll be very subtle kind of thing. Boop, 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 boop. So, if we go new colony... So, yeah, we could go start with Lost Tribe. I mean, which is going to be challenging AF, but could be fun? Or crash landed. Will tribals have such fancy clothes? Go tribe. Challenge for all the rewards. All right. We'll play on the middleist difficulty here over here. Strive to survive. Reload any time mode. It's going to be fine. Cassandra Classic is the way I want to go. Tribe and Randy. I don't think I'm going to go Randy. I think we're going to go like regular storyteller over here. I'm tempted to get rid of the insect gene line again, just because I hate dealing with insect infestations. I just find them like critically unfun personally. So I don't know. For our seed, what you know, we can just randomize. But do we want to use a fun word for our seed here? Hate infestation so much, yeah. It's all bad. Call our seed. Okay. Done. So theoretically, if you use the same settings as me, you'll get the same map. Use hashtag name.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
Hey, no Fuju! Thank you very much! Glad to catch a stream for once. Low contribution to the whiskey and chocolate fun since I'm enjoying a glass of Writer's Tears. Thanks for the recommendation. I just love the name of that one. It's an Irish whiskey, and I think it's got a fantastic name. Writer's Tears. I think that's going to be really good. All right, so we got our planet over here. One thing I like is that I think originally when they added the map and you do the 30%, like everything was just a black line here. It's just like, well, we'll just leave it ocean or, you know, unknown is going to be fine. I think I'm going to go for somewhere that's not too mountainous. I like mountainous areas, especially, here's the thing. We turned off the insect infestation, which means like cave dwelling would be fine and safe, right? And yeah, the minor specialist is really nice. But I'm wondering about actually going in a not very mountainous area. I still want the insect infestations turned off, so because like there's a tiny little clump of earth, and then you like mine into it, and they're like, ah, we got you. Like, screw you, bugs, right? But I don't think I want to live in caves. The whole vibe I want to go for is this move towards more kind of a futuristic, advanced kind of vibe. So like, you know, fancy houses eventually. Obviously, we'll start with wooden houses, but then build our way up a little bit. Just go large hills, good balance. Yeah. Yeah, maybe something like that. Is this a like big old swamp? Tropical rainforest. I mean, maybe we don't go rainforesty. Swamps. Is this all just... Oh my god, yeah, this is all just rainforest. Okay, but here we go. Temperate forest, maybe, kind of vibe. Hey, Plain Coast Hills. Hooray, more Rimworld! Hashtag not a bribe. I was wondering about maybe going somewhere that did have growing period year-round, just so that we don't have to deal with, like we can just let our animals graze, because we're going to be having that. Take the island and build Atlantis. I guess we'd have no visitors. No traders probably over here, right? Near Purple Faction in the Empire would be nice. Which I guess would be here, right? Because this is an Empire place. And then Purple Faction is presumably just some decent... Yeah, they're just neutral. What are these guys? Oh, these guys would be hostile, but I guess it doesn't matter too much. But yeah, what about, like, right over here? Well, that's totally flat. There's a swamp over there. Large hills. So we could do here. We're near a road. Oh, hold on. Are those people over here? Oh, never mind. I think that... I didn't realize there was someone there from when I was way zoomed in. Who dat? Hey, Nachos! Wasum Ocean. I laughed a little at that name. Did you? Yeah, minus 100. Those guys would be pretty cranky. Make it just move over here. There you go. Just a little off-road. Still not too far. Temperate forest, large hills. Year-round growth. That does make it pretty easy, admittedly. On the road, water cross. There really wouldn't be a lot of land to work with there. But it could be. Pick me as a starting location. You want Plain Coast Hills? I mean, yeah, they'd already be pretty low. That's true. I guess it doesn't stop you from settling here. They don't even know you. They already hate you. I guess it's something about my reputation. We could go right here. It'll be small hills, which is fine.
It's whiskey and
Or
chocolate.
Nomad Run, maybe. Oh my gosh, what's going on here? Hey, Jasium. Thank you very much. MB Peaks. MB Peaks. Oh, just to settle over here? Well, I mean, it's about the same, yeah. I like rivers for early power generation potential. Starting to say Jungle plays the Red Wizards. Conquer the pink dudes, they're flesh colored. What are you doing? Is everyone's excited for ideology? Yeah. World map only expects your ability to move, not AI factions. So coastal tiles are actually coastal and you can fish in the ocean? I mean, I don't like that it's deserty, although we could come around down here. Well, that's rainforest again, which I was going to try to avoid because of diseases. I don't think I want to go full tree worship. You know what? I think we'll go here. So obviously these guys are going to be big butt faces. But, you know, we'll deal with that when we get there. The island is cool. The island is really cool, but I don't think there'd be that. Yeah, I didn't think they'd add fishing in the base game yet. All right, so there are like religions currently in there, although you can tune those and you can grab any of these in there. Oh, looks like there are going to be some other loyalists. But yeah, I was thinking of making our own. I don't know if we go ideological or I mean, here it doesn't really matter too much, right? Yeah, it only affects symbols, does not affect gameplay. Architects are the true gods. They know the moral structure of the universe. So presumably these are like, this is like the, you know, we've seen ruins of old technology and things like that, and we think that like they really knew what was going on. So like to a certain extent, this might be the vibe that we're going for over here, right? With the Archists, maybe they were, yeah, they're super AIs. Maybe that's what we sort of see ourselves at, like maybe transcending our body completely is our final goal. So I think we go Archists. So yeah, because what I was thinking is transhumanist ranchers for that sort of that vibe of plant to flesh to beyond flesh kind of transition. Probably wasn't gonna explicitly put in cannibals, although honestly we're basically going to do. We're gonna at least enable it, so there's gonna be some stuff that's gonna be pretty similar. I don't think I'm gonna hit the cannibal tag, but I think we're gonna enable cannibalism. Ranch humans, that's a whole other thing. Yeah, the thing with the cannibal is they prefer human meat. We must consume human meat. If we haven't for a while, we get displeased. And I don't know if that's the vibe I want. So I think we're going to go like something like this, right? So meat eating is seriously required. All meals must have meat. We're going to do ranching. Then we have like, yeah, body modification approval. We actually get a debuff if we have no artificial parts whatsoever. Which again, early on is going to be limited to things like peg legs. Age reversal. Yeah, so anyone who starts getting old is going to get cranky about it. And want to spend time in the age reversal thing, which we are not going to get there for a while. So there's going to be some serious debuffs. Although whenever we get the Biosculptor, it's going to go faster. And yeah, mood, want neural supercharger -6. If you don't have it, like, it's going to be rough. It's going to be real rough. Quill went from whiskey and chocolate to whiskey and human flesh cold cuts. It's going to cost an arm and a leg to join the colony. Nice. All right, the rest of these precepts over here. Execution, horrible if innocent or respected if guilty. I think this is fine. Like, so the idea is if we've got, say, if we've had a prisoner for a while and they're the point where they no longer are considered guilty, if we execute them, then that's, I mean, that's the normal Rimworld thing, right? Everyone gets kind of cranky. Or we could just say, like, we don't care. We can execute people whenever we want. I don't know if we want that. I don't think we want to kill people. I don't think that's what we're looking for. I don't think slavery is the way we're going to go. I don't think we're going to mess with the default clothing things. But yeah, for both of the genders, you can go all the way from fully nude to totally covered. So I think we'll leave it on the normal, which is pants for men and pants and shirts for women. I don't know. You know what? Maybe men want to cover their chests too. My nipples. Yeah, those are only requirements, right? Like pants, is not just pants only. It's if they didn't have pants on, they would get cranky. Here, they'll either want pants and shirts. Maybe pants, shirts, and hats. Maybe we just keep everyone hatted. We like hats. Should we just make it so that people are unhappy if they don't have hats? Or are we making the game hard enough as is? Because it's not like they get happier from having hats. So organ use. Yes, we are totally okay with harvesting organs. We see no reason why that should be an issue in any way whatsoever. We're all going to say that cannibalism is acceptable. It's not going to say preferred, but you know, meat is meat. Hats only? Was hats only an option? No. Hats only is not an option. That would be funny if you could customize the clothing requirements. Like that. Yeah, killing prisoners is wasteful. If you keep them alive, you can harvest organs when they're needed rather than having to keep them in a freezer. There you go. So yeah, cannibalism is fine. Blindness, horrible. Yeah, sure. Corpses. I think well, we can't remove it unless we change some other things. Yeah, I mean, we still don't want dead corpses around because that's not very hygienic. Fungus despised. If you go tunneler, then you can accept cave-grown fungus. We could. So diversity of thought. We could be bigots, but I don't know if there's like a reason. Like, I don't think we're like bigoted against other schools of thought. They're just are being dumb about it. Like, yeah, okay, worship whatever god you want. It doesn't matter. We know that true enlightenment comes from this or that or whatever. Maybe we'll just keep it neutral. I don't know. Insect meat despised is. We could go loved. I think with loved. It doesn't matter because we're banning the insects anyway. Yeah, no, I don't think there's any reason for them to like the insect meat anymore. Honestly, if there was a neutral option, I'd take it. So yeah, physical love, we could do like free love and everything like that. Or, you know, something. One thing that might be fun is like make it so that men and women, 2 spouses each or something like that. Or 3 spouses each, because is it Dr. Phlox from Enterprise on his planet? All men have 3 wives, every wife has 3 husbands, and they get these, like, really interesting sort of family chains that happen. It's kind of a little bit entertaining. I don't know if it makes much sense. I think we should, like, free love, baby. It's only flesh, right? Where did that go? It, like, reorders as these things get assigned. There it is. Everyone can boink whoever. Do we want to give ourselves a slight research boost? Just because we are going to be starting so frickin' backwards. We're highly motivated for it, right? Obviously, it's going to make our game easier. I'm just going to put a little bit faster. Not all the way very fast. Not allowed. You can ban research. Which is crazy. We'll give ourselves a tiny little scooch of extra research. It's going to be fine. Yeah, they don't mind eating nutrient paste, although I don't know how that'll interact with the meat eating seriously required kind of thing. I guess this probably just means you don't get a debuff from the nutrient paste itself, but I guess, can you put meat in the nutrient paste dispenser? Maybe that would be okay, but I don't think we'll end up using that. Marriage name. You know what? Everyone should just keep their own damn names. Past research equals reading manual ancestors left? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'm wondering about the scarification. You know, we could ritually scar ourselves. Does it make much sense with our vibe? You can use the meat, just removes the debuff. Yeah, like anyone reads the manuals. Some minor scarification? I don't know. One neat thing... So first of all, venerated animals. Obviously, we are venerating cats. Now, for the tattoos... I don't know if anything we want to mess with over there. Hair and beard. I mean, we're kind of okay with, like... Maybe, you know, because we do like some of the modern looks, not just the tribal ones. So we can have a bit of a mix of things. Something like that. I don't know, just get a little more variety. Okay. No mustache? I think the mustaches are on. Oh, they're not. Here. We'll have some mustaches. I think it just randomly generates things. Beard is required. Do we want a preferred apparel? Everyone wants to wear a cowboy hat. It's not... See, here's the thing. So it's not required. They're not going to have unhappy nudity, but if they're wearing a cowboy hat, they're going to be happy. Oh, that means not wearing helmets, though. So, yeah, we don't want to despise Ultratech weapons. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know if, like, we despise the Neolithic ones, though. Because, first of all we're going to have access to early on is the Neolithic, and that might be a little hard. I don't know if we have, like, weapon preferences for our setup here. Make everyone wear capes. Because that's what they think everyone in the future looks like. You know what? I kind of like that idea. Hold on. Everyone wants a cape. Cape isn't here, isn't it? Maybe not here. It's definitely in for the roles. I don't see it. Because I know for these roles over here, you can have people want to wear capes. But I guess capes are more noble apparel, so it's not available in this list over here. But yeah, maybe if they can wear a mask and a helmet, that might work. I don't know why they'd want to wear a mask specifically, though. Maybe everyone wants to go around in robes. I think the Tortured Crown gives pain, but one of the memes that you can go with is with, like, pain is good. Hiding their fleshy faces. Veils are fancy. Well, blindfolds does, you know, make it a little harder to see. Yeah, wear masks to hide their ugly human faces. Alright. So either the visage masks or the veils. Oh, maybe we'll wear the masks. Okay. So we'll have to get to work on constructing those. I mean, they won't have a negative mood buff if they don't have it. Oh, they will arrive wearing a visage mask. Excellent. So they're going to start with ones that are going to be good. Okay, let's scroll back up. I think I'm happy with what we've got set up over here. I think we'll keep it simple with, like, marriages and stuff. Although we'll do the you know, free physical love. Do we want to change the name of, like, our leaders and things like that? So we're gonna have the leader of the colony. We're gonna have the... Oh, we can... Let's rename this. So what are we? Are we like the cult of the flesh, or like the burden of the flesh, or the cult of flesh surpassed? Or something like that, you know what I mean? Cult of Ascendant Flesh. Rise above flesh. Beyond Belgium. The flesh is weak. The Ascenders. Beyond meat. Oh my god, that's funny. The sprouts of the new flesh. Beyond the flesh. Flesh Ascendant. Cult of Flesh Ascendant? Well, yeah, it sounds like the flesh is being ascended, as opposed to we really want to, like, surpass it or transcend it. Beyond meat is pretty funny. What are we going to be? Beyondists? What's our ritual room called? Is it the... It's like the butcher's table. It's, meatist instead of beyondist? Meat bags. Hello, meat bag. Meat grinder. Butcher's room. Upgrade chamber. I like that. The meat locker. The Meetins. Chamber of Elevation, very Stellaris. I like Upgrade Chamber. Meatorium. The meeting place. Ah! 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 Oh, member now could be Beyonder. Like, I'm a Beyonder. And these are our Beyondist beliefs. Yeah, maybe something like that. Icon. It could be like... Could be like a hand like this, or maybe like this. I mean, it could be the animal things as well. I don't think a skull. I like the idea of like the hand representing flesh. There's not kind of a pure red. Maybe this one's better. Meat grinder for the ritual room. There's specifically a hand that's blending into technology. There's a scarred hand. Oh, right here. There it is. Thank you. That's actually a good icon. I like that. Metallic gray. There's the color. Perhaps, yeah. Okay, I like that. The Cult of Beyond Meat. Oh, and then there's got like... I don't know if I want to write a description. This doesn't actually matter. Now, I do really wish you could save this. A lot of people have said it would be nice to be able to save these things. The best we can do is, like, take some screenshots so that we can, like, reproduce it later. So yeah, do we rename... Cogitor is a cool name for a research specialist. I like that. Furfunk for an animal specialist? And this is our ranger, basically. The savings in the work? Cool. And we'll check the relics as well. Scroll up and choose a theme. Oh, yeah. Totemic. I mean, I think maybe a Tekis theme? Or... I mean, it could be Animalist. And yeah, the other thing we can do is remove the required clothing or change it. Oh, the head wrap's kind of fun. What I might do is I might just remove the required head outfit stuff first. We can consider adding in. Furfunk is silly. I mean, is this just our chief like herder? Rustic? Oops. As a title? Is that a reference to something? Ranch master? Master of the meat? I like that. Like he's the grill chief. Well, no, that's the cook, really. Moral guide. This is the reader of manuals. And our leader... I mean, just honestly, chief is, like, potentially fine. More whiskey and chocolate. Draken Rider, thank you very much! There is no truth in flesh, only betrayal. There's no strength in flesh, only weakness. There's no constancy in flesh, only decay. There's no certainty in flesh, but death. Is that from something, or are you making that up as our ideology? Because that does sound incredibly badass. The meat master for our chef here? The big meatball. Master chef. I mean, again, this is going to be our leader. Chief processing unit. Are they the chief of meat, or are they, it's something else? I don't think the meat theme works for the leader. That's what I'm saying. I mean, everyone's trying to make these meat puns, which I guess is a way to go. The head honcho. The sysadmin. I kind of like that idea. The prime cut! All right. That A works and is also B a funny pun. I hate that you can't tab in this. Tynan's got to do something about that. All right. They will get happiness if their apparel requirements are fulfilled. Now, I don't know if this overrides, like, if everyone wants to wear a veil, but I give him, say, a war mask instead. I don't know what that does. You know what I mean? It must override it. I mean, I would hope so. Oh, we just give him a tribal headdress. War mask, so you can tell. That's kind of a neat idea. And we'll give him the tribal headdress. Fancy bowler hat? I mean, we'll have to keep making these. I don't know if there's, we can't do a cook roll. Like, this is all the rolls we can have right now. Need research for the bowler hats, too. Yeah. Well, we don't have to assign, these rolls immediately. That's one of the nice things, too. I don't want to give him anything, because honestly, I just want him to wear the cowboy hat. So I think that's going to be okay. Our rituals, so we've got funerals, fair of enlightenment. We can add other things too. It's the ritual of the end of flesh. And then this is just what, a party? Anytime. Additional reward, recharge side focus. Neat. Ooh, farm animals wander in. If it's beautiful, unforgettable, group of farm animals will be attracted and join the colony. Huh! Random recruit! Discover ancient complex! This is it's the ritual of reading maps. Or something like that, you know? That's what this is. It's the ritual of reading maps to discover these old ancient complexes. The manual search. Drone sending ritual. Oh, I like the wayfinder ritual. That sounds really cool. Ritual of manual search. Anytime sounds too easy. Well, I don't know if we get to initiate this ourselves. And then there's a ritual quality thing. We only get the bonus if it goes really well. Focus object. Lit campfire ritual spot. Spot must be unroofed with at least 25 unroofed cells in the area. Ritual of pulling over and asking for direction. Ha ha ha! Okay, let's just run those two. So these buildings, so these are... So there's going to be unique buildings associated with whatever we're doing. So knee pillow versus pew versus kneel sheet. And then a building an archonic shrine. Medium altar. Okay. I mean, we can rename it whatever we want. But I guess it's going to be part of developing our higher. Royal effigy needs an associated ritual. Was that for symbol burning? Ah. The user interface. Get some more whiskey and chocolate here. It's the user interface. I don't know if we burn. I'm gonna go and cancel that. We'll just go with this. And yeah, these relics. So these are things that will pop up in the quests to go and find these relics. You know, like a plasma sword maybe could be a relic, for example. The Ark of Silicon's good. Cyberspeakers, these are good names. Ritual burning the flesh. I mean, I guess that's what it is, right? It sort of makes sense. Maybe we'll just do it. So, burning of flesh. I could see it like, you know, maybe attracting some animals or something. If there's like smells of things being released. Or people. Hungry people. It's just a barbecue. We're having a barbecue, and hungry people are going to come and want to join us because we're doing a barbecue. So maybe on like the 1st of summer, we're going to have a barbecue that's going to attract people. I kind of dig it, you know? It's just our barbecue pit. That's all it is. Dun, 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 dun. So I don't think we're going to do any weapon pair stuff. I think the relics are good. I think I'm pretty happy with this. I'm going to take a bunch of screenshots again, in case I need to, like, redo it. Since saving's not currently in. I think I'm pleased. Will the barbecue involve people jumping in the fire? Well, if they want to get pregnant. That's how well-adjusted Quill's ideology. I mean, it kind of... I mean, basically, we're just a bunch of people who really love, like, barbecuing and want, like, cybernetics. Jump into the fire and only be free. So what I think I'll do... I think we're going to lock in on this, and I'm going to... I'll update the what game in a sec. Been doing barbecues wrong all this time? Well, we're not talking about burning human flesh. Like, literally any meat. That's all we're doing. I know we call it burning of flesh, but we just... Animal meat is flesh. We're not sacrificing people here. Don't get confuzzled. We're just having a barbecue. We're gonna be raising farm animals. That's all it is. Make a relic a dagger and name it the steak knife. Okay, I like it. Do they have dagger? They just do sword. There, plasma sword. It's the ultimate steak knife because it sears as it cuts. Right? It's perfect. The butcher's cleaver from Diablo. Oh, there was a knife. Yeah, but I like the idea of the plasma sword. I think that's funny. All right, I'm gonna go with it. So, where's my Moobats? Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Name a guy Steak Knight? That's funny. Oh! I didn't realize Essential was updating the what game. Alright, well, thank you very much. Yeah, there's a lot going by, Essentia. You know, maybe you could tag my name so it highlights it. Or use your channel points so it highlights. You know, it helps. Just saying. Alright, let's go. Wait, do we like meat or we hate meat? I'm a bit confused. Well, we want to transcend flesh. We don't want to be meat anymore. That's it. But our ideology is based on a hierarchy where we think that, like, you want to move up this chain where the lowest is being plants, then it's eating plants, then it's eating flesh, then it's transcending your own flesh. So we only eat meat. You know, we ranch, we grow animals, we only eat meat. And we want to ourselves no longer be meat. That's how we're looking. That's how we're trying to move up. Venus flytrap in shambles. Venus fly, it's like, it's at the top of the plant hierarchy in our little mental system. Yeah, meat is for eating, not being. Exactly! Exactly. All right, done. So, again, we're doing tribal start. So we get to start with 5 people, which is nice. Ideally, we don't want anyone with any crippling health problems or incapable of too many things. This person's incapable of violent, which isn't too bad. Too smart is interesting. It does tend to make them a lot crankier, although being optimist will balance that out considerably. You do learn skills faster, and you have passion for intellectual. I think this one works. Favorite color? They have favorite colors now? Having more than 60% of his apparel in this color, or the color of his ideologian, will make him slightly happier. You can alter apparel colors at the styling station using Tinctoria dye. That's amazing! Okay. I like how both these people have red as their first name. This person here, old gunshot wound, can't care, melee, planting, maybe. Misogynist, cannibal, ascetic. Well, you're a winner. Okay, well, we'll put a pin in this as a maybe. They're 91 years old. They're probably going to die of a heart attack 3 seconds into the game. You're starting off some malnutrition. Well, that shouldn't be the end of the world. Chemical fascination, annoying voice, careful shooter, crafting, artistic, intellectual. I guess this person becomes our best researcher, which wouldn't be bad, actually. So he gets high, and then he invents stuff. And 2 reds are brothers. Cool. Komodo. Well, at some point, we do need someone with some construction skill. Although they're the chief miner over here. Industrious, brawler. You've got crafting as well. You're not bad. Clearly, you're going to want melee weapons, but sure. Another 2 smart. Okay, so we have 2 people with mining 11 and double passion. This person, maybe we could re-roll this person and see what else. Well, what else do we have down here? Can't remember how we, like, swap people. I guess I do that. Parrot. Well, they're actually a really good cook, which we didn't have. Although you had some cooking and planting, which is okay. And you've got double passion for construction. That's not bad. You're a stew keeper. Most great for melee. True. I'm wondering about re-rolling Wolverine here. I don't know. It's not bad. Need animal handler and doc. Oh, right. We don't have a medical. Now, we have a little... We've got passion for animal. Maybe I re-roll you and hope to get medical? I have 2 incapable of violence. Yeah, that does become kind of difficult. Okay. Let me re-roll someone over here. It'd be really nice to get an early doctor. Nudist, wimp, artery blockage, no. Alright. This person would have double passion medical. We're planting hay, but otherwise we're not terribly interested. It would be nice to have someone with some real passion for animal handling. Maybe we keep Wolverine. I don't know. Body purist is unacceptable. Oh, here we go. Might just be effectively a full-time researcher, occasional doctor over here, which means the jogger trait's not going to do much for this person. Although they could also just be a big, like, hauler type person. Body modder, psychopath, sure. I mean, that's fine, right? 17-year-old with an old gunshot. Yeah, well, things are rough. This guy could be the chief. Yeah, psychopath chief. He does have good social skill. Do we drop Wolverine? I think maybe we drop Wolverine. How do we... There we go, like that. So the only thing we don't have is shooting passion, nor do we have anyone with passion for animal handling, which is going to be annoying since we're going to be ranching it. Psychopath with good social skill, what? Sounds like a typical politician. Is there anyone else we'd like to potentially... Well, I guess I could just roll someone random here and see... Okay, here's someone with animal passion. Oh, no. Alzheimer's and things, maybe not so much. Planting, melee. Body purist is unacceptable. Okay, this person can't violent. But that might not be so bad. I don't know, maybe we just go as is. I don't know if we like, we won't be able to tame any animals. That'll be the one downside. Alright, you here. Barefoot shooter, undergrounder. Well, lazy's kind of annoying. But shooting, animal handling, this could be our hunter, rancher. Maybe this person is a hunter-rancher for us. But I don't know who we drop. I think we drop this person. And do this. Alright, we've got some passion for absolutely everything, and animal handling is not shown down there, but we do have an animal handler over here. I think I like this. The cook can't shoot, but that's alright. Brothers separated, that's fine. I think we're gonna go with these. Now, where's my name giveaways? We're gonna draw 5 names here. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So first up, we've got the Paradox. Next is Voxelhound. Next is Inferius. Oops, it didn't take the copy here. Huh? I wonder if it's because it's got a bad symbol in it, it won't paste. It's got an underscore. I guess I'll just type it. Farius. There you go. Oh, I'm overriding Voxelhound. Okay, so it didn't take the click. I didn't click to the next one. And then it still does weird things over here, but okay. Alright, Paradox, Voxelhound out of order, Inferius. I guess I'm just going to write it here, because otherwise I'm going to screw myself up. Okay. So you delete it, and then you start typing, and then it puts the first name back in. So as soon as the last letter goes away... Alright, well... Lokthar. Is Paradox actually okay? So that one went fine. I don't know what I would have done differently there. Yeah, bit of a UI maybe bug in there, I'm not sure. Let's capital the V. I don't know, we'll do something like that. The Paradox. Alright, I think I'm fine with this. Maybe just a double click to select. I was trying to control A to select. Maybe double click to select and then paste. That might have been the way it worked fine the first time. Okay. Yeah, it might be easier to rename in game. Alright, we're gonna go.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
Hey, 1-4! If you're accepting bribes, I would like to be the cat. Well, we don't even know if we have a cat yet. The gods were very angry. The blood machines came at night. They swept through your village, cutting and burning your people with their blades and devil fire. That's one of the reasons we want to ascend, is because we've seen people with crazy tech take advantage of our tribe, and we want to be the people who are, like, kick-ass instead. Only a few of you escaped. Now, after a harrowing journey with no friends to turn to, you must build a new home in the wilderness, like your ancestors did. Oh, we did start with a cat. Actually, we started with 2 cats. So first I'm going to do a save. Blam. 2 cats. So yes, 1-4 with the bribe for the cat stuff. I will only accept bribes for the naming of pets. And we're only for cats. Because animals are going to get butchered all the time. But cats, they are special. They are our sacred animals, so they don't get butchered. So people will be renamed randomly from draws. but I will accept bribes for the naming of the cat over here. I missed Vinny Pop earlier ago. Sorry about that, Vinny Pop. Got distracted clearly at the time it came in. Vinny Pop, thank you very much for that. Hey Quill, just a small thank you for keeping me sane while I provisioned several thousand Chromebooks for the school district I work for. Yay for data management. The flesh is weak. Praise the machine god. Also, have a great day. Thank you very much, Vinny Pop. And wow. Okay, so Fang did a bribe for the other cat, and some Andy guy.
Whiskey and chocolate.
Thank you very much for a very generous contribution. He just says, all hail the architects. I still don't know what the deal with the architects in the game are, but we're gonna have to do something there, some Andy guy. That is very generous. Name a cat, do not eat. Name a cat, dog. Name a cat, dog. All right, Fang. We're gonna use you over here for this cat. Because of the order of bribe requests. And we'll see what we do going forward here. Okay. Let's unforbid everything. And see what we got. What are these? Oh, I think... Oh, that's animals. So I do have the Camera Plus mod, which lets me zoom out further and changes everyone to colored dots, which is actually really, really very convenient. I like this stuff. We've got old, like, junk that now exists on the map. Ancient car over here. Some of it can be deconstructed. It doesn't look like the car can. Unless one of my mods is conflicting with something. Because I'd found some, like, an old sink I could deconstruct and things. Got some statues. Ancient giant wheel. See, this can be deconstructed. Yeah, it's got nothing exciting, so we can flag it for that. Another ancient pod car, ancient engine block. So I guess these are too much. I wonder what else we could do with these, if anything. Is it just a permanent thing on the map? Some can't be moved or deconstructed. Can't mine it. It's just there. We'll never be able to do anything with it? Shoot them for now. All right. So we got some existing construction. Maybe we want to reclaim some of it. Maybe we don't. Oh, what do we have over here? Ancient pipeline section. A bunch of train items are just blockers. No, there's no ability to claim it at all. It looks like this might be a pretty good area to get started in, right over here, because we've got some natural terrain. We can just sort of wall off and do a few things. Not figured out what to do with them yet. Might be some use later, but I don't know. Okay. Ancient post box. What I could do, just to catch anything that can be deconstructed, I could do a mass big deconstruction on the map like this. I don't know if that actually hit, because it didn't do the walls. Maybe... Oh, there's a maximum sort of box size for your selection of things like that, so... Because I remember very early on in Rimworld, you know, before the 1.0 release, I had done something where I tried to box select the entire map for something, and the game crashed. So I sent in a bug request, or bug fix, or a bug report, and then that was the response. Now, obviously, all these deconstruction jobs might be a little excessive. I might want to cancel some. Oh shit, ancient danger. Yeah, hang on. That would be pretty bad if we accidentally catch some. I don't know where it is. So, oh, it's probably right over there. I wonder if the select's similar, because what I want to do is I want to deconstruct these things, which is still on the job. This is probably ancient danger. That was canceled. I don't know if we've got any other. That might actually be the only one. And I don't know if I want to deconstruct the stuff that's like here or take advantage of it. I know we canceled that, but that's all right too. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, cancel all orders on the map. There you are. There. Cool. Okay, now we don't have to worry about that. So, do we want to deconstruct these walls or use them? There's really not much. We could try to finish the structures and kind of rebuild them, but we don't have the right material, right? Like, steel walls, in fact, we kind of want to reclaim that. I think we're just going to tear this all down. You know? I think we're just going to tear this all down. But maybe not right away. First thing we need to do right away is we are going to need to chop some trees because we're going to need some extra wood for construction, although we spawn with quite a bit. We've got some pemmican for food right now, which is good. We're going to have to consider hunting fairly soon. So let's figure out who's our best shot. Hey, Wolfhound Lewis! Bribe for a cat named the Bartender. After my pet kitty, the same name. You have a cat named the Bartender? That's a good name. Okay, so right over here, Lochthar has the shooting of 4 with a little bit of passion for it. So I propose we give Lochthar a bow and send them out hunting. And we got a couple of 2s. Careful shooter. Here, you can get the other one. And you're a brawler, so you get the jade knife. And... oh, you're incapable of violence, right? So you don't get anything. I guess get the spear, the pila, and then no one's going to be using the club right now. And that's going to have to be alright. I missed your bribes, Cave Rat. Hey! How about a tame pet rat bribe? That's a good name. Because I thought about doing this whole thing, like we could have like rats be our sacred animals, so we could do a whole like thing with Shin, but... so normally I'd be like, okay, we got to get some crops in the ground right away, but our people really don't want to eat crops. So it really is going to be about hunting. So basically, we're going to have to set up our butcher table ASAP and start doing some hunting. Now, we do have passive coolers available as these tribals. I don't know how cold they get. Yeah, not efficient enough to refrigerate food. So, I guess we can turn things into pemmican probably right away. Yeah, the resurrection... I mean, we could have made a whole ideology based on Shin. Okay, firefight patient. I always like to do that. How's your doctoring? Okay, 4 is not terrible. Early on, we might even want to turn it on. I don't know. Okay. If we do have prisoners, do that. If we have animals, it's a high priority that gets done. Otherwise, we might be okay. For now, I'll leave it here. We are going to want to assign people to special roles. But the special roles, some of them have special outfits and change which jobs they do. I think it's under social. Yeah, over here. So the prime cut, the moral guide, the research specialist, and then the master of meat, which needs animal 6, which actually I don't think we have anyone with animal 6 right now. I think we have a 4. Oh, we have another pet? We have a guinea pig? All right. Here. Some Andy pig. Some Andy pig. Right over there. It's Minsk! It's a miniature giant space guinea pig, is what it is. Okay, a little deconstruction and hopefully some tree chopping. I mean, there's no reason that everyone can't just cut trees, but... which is often what I do.
It's whiskey and chocolate!
Voxels... see, Voxels are constructor and this. Okay, I'm gonna turn on plant cut for everyone. Everyone go and chop down trees. It's gonna be fine. Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Hey, Hills! I need to time my bribes better. Hashtag definitely a bribe this time. Also, what do you get when you clone a cyborg? A cyclone. Cyclone. Tribe start with lots of critters. That's cool. I hadn't done that before. Aye, Drakenrider, thank you very much again. As a resident Scaly, I'm obligated to bribe you to name a lizard cat. Also, I'm playing Fallout 4 right now. And it reminded me that your tips video way back in the day. So thanks for that. That was a shockingly successful video, and I really should just make, like, list tip videos. Except they're not often interesting for me to make. But that one was fun to make, and then turned it to be very successful. And Haunted Serenity, thank you.
It's whiskey and chocolate!
Sharing some coin to celebrate a new job. Quill, please keep up the awesome content. I've enjoyed for years. Love it. My stream library, however, is now resembling the Great Library of Alexandria due to you. Yeah, we'll have a lot of games on Steam. If it is the only reason I found you, I don't even play Fallout. Wow. 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 That's cool. Can we start taming? Okay, what was our highest animal skill? It is a 5. Okay. Now, I can't give you the thing, but you might get your animal skill 6 soon. But Lockthar is our hunter, but we could try to do some taming rather than some hunting and get that set up. Tame some boars. We could tame muffaloes. I mean, we can't milk the muffaloes anymore, but we can still tame them. Although they're all females, so we can't get a breeding pair. I don't know how hard they are to tame. Minimum taming skill is a 5. Boars? 4. Interesting. The boars are a little easier to do. Get some pigs? We'll flag a couple. What we'll do is we'll tag a gazelle to be hunted. There's another big guinea pig for a breeding pair. Oh, you're right. Hold on. Some Andy pig. What are you? Where's your... Oh, male. Let's get you a female guinea pig. Lynx is just another kitty. Tame the lynx. Problem is that if you fail to tame the lynx, bad things happen. So we'll get some rooms up shortly. Again, I don't want to be underground because I think we will perceive that as being like remnants of being primitive, and we're trying to get past that. So we really want to set up some buildings. Might just start a row of houses right here in the middle. Maybe just one room right now so that we can sleep indoors. Yeah, we'll start planting. The thing is, the only thing we're going to be planting is hay. We do want to start planting it fairly soon, but the only thing we're going to plant is hay. Ooh, very fertile land over here. Nice, rich earth. So, maybe I'll get it started. I mean, we can survive on vegetation. Oh, I got to remove some flooring here. We can survive on vegetation, but we don't want to. Right? We'll get a debuff from it. So we'll plant a bunch of hay grass. I'm going to go to floors here and remove some flooring. Then we can square this off. You need vegetables for pemmican? Wait, really? Oh. I've never made pemmican, I don't think. Do you make it at a kitchen or do you do it at a crafting spot?
It's whiskey and chocolate.
You must do it in a kitchen. Smash mechanoid. Oh, I didn't realize you could just smash them. Kitchen or fire. Okay. Parduke! Oh, and Hunted Sin... Oh, no, I got Hunted Serenity a second ago, yes. Parduke! I'm supposed to be writing my PhD dissertation on RNA transcription, but Quill makes Rimworld is much more important. Haha! Yeah, I have heard the pemmican in real life is really disgusting as well. I always thought it was like, oh, it's like jerky. I like jerky. Apparently, it's not like jerky. Do I want to have individual houses, or do I want to start building a bit of a complex? Okay, for the sake of argument, let's say we started something like this. We might have to do large, like a big room together to start off with. Like a big bedroom together. You know, something like this. Door over here. Door. Or, this is what I want. Let's maybe try something else. And the fact that some of these walls are here. We could plan bedrooms. So 6x6 is what they consider roomy, but we might be a little shorter on size, right? Or space right now. So maybe we make them little 5x5 rooms to start off with. We could have everyone have their own bedroom. leading into sort of this longhouse like this, you know? I like it because this is a different type of construction than I've done in the past. The rich fertile land is over here, and we've got tons of fertile land on here. I know there's a little bit of rich fertile land here, but I don't really care. We're gonna have plenty to work with. We could even subdivide this room for, like, different purposes. Maybe it'll do. Well, especially with, like, maybe throwing in a stockpile of some kind. We might want that isolated because some of it looks ugly. As long as it's symmetrical. Yeah, I think we've got symmetry going on. And what I don't know how we're going to lay things out inside, but the important part of this is I've never built anything in a previous Rimworld game that's exactly like this, and that makes it cool. If you do the !what game Midnight Kit, you will get a list of our ideologies. That was taken care of nicely by Essentia. Yeah, no, these walls are going to be replaced anyway because of the mod. Yeah. So yeah, I like the replace mod. It makes it very easy to upgrade your material later. You don't have to manually deconstruct, then construct. You can just place things over, and it'll just get handled automatically. We got an ancient wheel that could be disconstructed later for material as well. This, we can expand and square off this zone now, and oh yeah, you are set to hit. How come... Oh, it's a separate growing zone here. Interesting. I guess it had gotten broken by the floor. There we go. So we'll start growing some hay. And hopefully we can start taming some animals soon. Make the middle a full-size stockpile. Oh, I like that! And then we can have a little bit of production on one side and maybe the dining room on the other. Oh, I like that a lot. Sounds nice. And just for now, sure we're not going to want it there later, but I'll just have a dumping stockpile over here to organize other materials. Yeah, originally I thought the middle was going to be a common room too, but I actually really like this. Maybe don't deconstruct the sarcophagus. Oh yeah, we can't move the sarcophagus, right? I think we discovered that last time. Yeah, we can't move this. Oh, and it's steel, so no, I totally want to deconstruct it. 100%. I guess I can't move these either. But they look kind of cool. We might leave the statues open, but I think the sarcophagus we're going to deconstruct because we can't move it. And as a bonus, it's steel, but I didn't even realize that when I was making my argument. I think some of these are like steel walls and steel doors over here too. And it's all going to get ripped apart for some easy metal. Steel sarcophagus does seem on brand for text premises. Yeah, I mean, we might have to build those for ourselves. Okay, we can bring up the speed a little. You're just going for a walk. I think there's a bunch of that. Recreation was getting a little low. Oh, there we go. First hunt. We don't have a butcher's table yet. Watch it just rot. Oh, yeah! They have different funds. They have Hoop Stone Ring and the Game of Ur, which everyone should know how to program their own in Unity. Trains the intellectual skill as well. That's very nice. I know we won't have time to make beds right now. And I mean, they're probably not going to be indoors for the first night anyway. But I'm going to go ahead and at least put down the sleeping spot. So if any of the rooms do get enclosed, they'll at least count as being something. We must remove all signs of the dumb flesh ancients wish to ascend. I kind of dig that thinking. Actually. So no one's idle. Well, you're cloud watching, which is sort of the same, but a lot of constructing, unloading, consuming pemmican. Now, the pemmican does decay, but very slowly. It spoils very slowly. It will also decay if it's, in an unroofed area, but it's going to be indoor. What's the game of Ur? It's a really old board game. The Royal Game of Ur. That's simple to play, but it's actually quite fun. And they did a programming tutorial on how to make a board game, and I chose that one. Because is it the oldest board game? It might be the oldest known board game. We can keep these urns. A lot of the other stuff here can be deconstructed. Read that pemmican vacuum sealed as per an MRE can last for over a century. What if they're left behind as signs? I don't know. We've got our instruction manuals. It seems good enough. Whoa! Barduk! Thank you very much for the gift subs. Thought the rules of the game were lost from thinking another. Oh, for Ur? Maybe? I don't know. It's pretty... I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe it's something else. What you're saying rings a bell, but it might be a different game. And yes, Ur was the city, yeah. I don't think we've got enough wood to actually finish here. Our rules were recently rediscovered on a cuneiform tablet in the British Museum. Ah! Maybe that's why it got a bit of a revival the last few years on the internet, because people were talking about it. Use the large statue room as common rooms, they can't be moved. Oh, over here, like keep the walls up and build around it. Or still just rebuild the walls potentially with something else. So yeah, everyone's got their sleep spots. No one's a night owl, are they? No, I don't think so. And I'll do the thing I like to do, which is this. Just force them to all go to bed at the same time, but they don't have to sleep the full 8 hours or however much gets assigned if they're not that tired. Pemmican lasts for 70 Rimworld days. Which is over a year, right? I guess it did say, like... Wait, this is refrigerator right now, because it's at night. I think it was saying just over a year, because I think it's 15 days per season. 4 seasons per year, that's 60 days. So yeah, that's really long. Level 5 construction, hooray! It's the level up mod to let me know about these things. Which I like it. Gives you, lets you know that things are actually progressing with your people. Plus, sometimes there's things that can only be done with certain skill levels, so it's sort of a reminder that something might have just become enabled. Yeah, day of 60 years, good. Tableted rule alterations from which the basic rules were reduced or something. Oh, okay. For the Royal Game. That is really cool. Oh, we got some lovey-dovey! Fang and Woundvor! Woundvor is pregnant! Oh, we're gonna have more kitties.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
And here's the thing. We are never allowed to butcher cats. Because they are our divine animal, right? Our revered animals. Are we gonna get a cat explosion, like Dwarf Fortress style? I think we might get a cat explosion later on. Bribes, what bribes? I don't see any. Hashtag cat goes moo. Well, we'll soon have a baby cat. Could sell the cats. Oh, that's true. That's actually kind of cool, actually. I like the idea that we're like professional cat breeders. Sharing the gift of cats with the world. I like that a lot. Here, make the hoopstone ring so that people have access to some fun. No. Oh, you're not assigned to construction. Who's our constructionist? Only Voxelhound. Is anyone else currently decent at construction? Yeah, I'm going to turn it on for Nefarious. So we have a second person doing a little bit of construction and helping this along. And a pig. I don't know. The guinea pigs might get slaughtered. I hope you're okay with that, some Andy guy. Is it Cooey? Is that what it's called? Is it Peruvian? Roast guinea pig? Make a catavan, leave them behind. Now we need alcohol. Alcohol plus cats. I mean, that's peak Dwarf Fortress right there. That is 100% true. And then we might end up with drunk cats. That is also a possibility. So we can do what? Torches? I like these dark torches. Because I think it gives people enough light so they can see. But there is a whole faction pick that, like, you don't like light. So I think dark torch gives you the middle. It may also be used to grow the mushrooms. I'm not sure. Wow, the torchlight has a big radius? Or is this radius for something else? I don't know. Make a zone in the... Well, I think if the cats died for any reason, including predators eating them, I think it would lead to giant mood debuffs. It is a meditation radius. I guess you can meditate on the torch, which makes sense, actually. I guess it's a good meditation target. Because that's what I was wondering when I was putting it down. Like, it looks like the meditation radius of other things, but the torch? But, I don't know. I guess so. Meditate on fire? Sure, why not? Okay, I'm going to put the butcher thing inside of the stockpile zone over here.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
And then over here, we're going to have a fueled stove. Simple research bench. We need to get that started pretty quickly, as per our sort of religious tenets, effectively. It's like, not literally, but kind of. Whiskey and chocolate. One sec. I was going to say, I don't think we have access to chairs. So all we're going to do is do some wooden stools here. I don't think I need one for the butcher's table. I don't know, maybe. And then for production, I guess, crafting spot. Now the butcher's spot, I can't even see this one. The butcher's spot is the same as the butcher's table, but probably slower. So I'm not going to use the butcher's spot, but I guess the crafting spot, there might be some stuff we have to make here. Just to stool samples. Butcher outdoors, I mean, it would be a little neater. It's a little slower if the temperature doesn't fit. I usually like to butcher inside the freezers, because then you don't have to carry things afterwards, but I'm not sure. CMC, thank you very much. What happens if we get a Manhunter pack of cats? Then, theoretically, we just hide behind our walls until they go away. Because, yeah, killing them would be bad. Yet less meat at the spot. Okay, so butcher's table is more efficient. 70% efficiency. Yeah, that would be really bad. Oh, cat beds. Yeah. So, you're right. That is really important. Let's get one animal sleeping box in each bedroom. The cats can pick and choose where they want to go. And the guinea pig too, maybe? Alright, good to see that no one's idle. If nothing else, there's some hauling to be done. Butcher's table, go. So, butcher creature, do forever. Okay, good. Now, you're asleep, which is fair. Okay, we'll be able to butcher that before it goes bad. Oh, the fueled stove needs steel, which we will get if we deconstruct a few things. I mean, we could also do some mining. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to box select everything, but then I'm going to cancel, there we go, the vases, or the urns, because I want to keep them. Assign a tiny little bit of mining over here, too. Cat beds, why bother? Steep in the box the cat bed came in! I don't need to make a butchering job. Cooking is the butchering job, is it not? I'm pretty sure cooking is... And I did put it in here. I've got my bill for it, if that's what you meant. Which would be easy to miss. Yeah, I did install the research map mod, because it's like, you know what? It is kind of handy that it's full screen. So we've got the passive cooling, we got the pemmican. Now, how can we tell what tech level these things are. Because we're going to get a penalty to research speed on anything that's not tribal. Although these two would be fine. Stone cutting might be nice. Furniture tech would be okay. I wonder if yellow? It's yellow, green, but why's red? No, I think that's just color coding based on the type of, like, the theme. Well, these two we already have, but tribal is red? Oh, yellow is probably medieval or whatever, right? Yeah. So, okay, hold on. One thing I don't know is how the Tech Advance tool works. Yeah, auto-detect is fine. If the player researched all techs of tech level X and below, the tech rivals to X plus 1. Okay. Or if we research 50% of techs of a new level, it raises that. Okay, so if we do all of the Neolithic techs, we'll level up to medieval. Or if we do half the medieval, we'll also get the medieval that way. Okay. Cool. That's actually fairly reasonable, is what it feels like. So it feels like what I should do is just hammer out all the red tribal techs so we can raise to medieval as early as possible. Rule B is not on. Oh. Why do you think Rule B is not on? No, don't make the 0-1. Because this is it. Read this. So, if I research 50% of the techs of tech level, say, Y, whereas let's say Y is medieval. I research half the medievals, then my tech level rises to Y, which is medieval. So that's the idea. So here is if I finish everything of Neolithic, then I go to Neolithic plus 1. Here it's if I do 50% of medieval, then I raise to medieval. I think we're good. I don't know. With my programming, I end up with an off by 1 error enough that who knows, right? Oh, disturbing the sleep with this. We'll have to get some bed soon. Keep people a little happier. Starvation. Voxel Hound. Oh no, you're just going to eat some pemmican now, so you're going to be fine. Are we out of pemmican? Have we eaten all our pemmican already? How do we do, where's the fire? Not under production. I guess probably just temperature. Just make a campfire. Yeah, we don't want to do berries or people will be miserable. I mean, push comes to shove, we can survive by eating berries. But we don't wanna. Feeding my pemmican takes a lot of pemmican. It's like 20 per meal. Oh, wow. Make the campfire here. Okay. So Hound's gonna butcher. Did you just butcher a rat? One must say. Did you just put the meat on there and you leave it for a while? Oh wow, cooking this way is slow. Oh wow. Did I not assign a research project? Yeah, so I could do a medieval, but I think the fastest way for us to go up in tech for this first one is we're going to research all of the tribal tech, which I think is just these 3 is all we're missing. And that theoretically will move up us to the medieval. At the cooking, when we get the cooking table, we can force things to be meat-based. Or that, no, I think that's refined meal. I don't know if we can, I guess what I'd have to do here is go into our simple meals and just turn off vegetarian. But I might want to leave it on because out of desperation, theoretically they'll eat the meat-based ones first. And weirdly, we just shouldn't end up with much in the way of plant stuff. In theory. Okay, we obviously have to do a crap ton more hunting. There we go. Okay. So the fueled stove. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, Yeah, so the simple meals just go as is without specification. That's okay. We're just gonna do the simple meals right now. I don't the fine meals. I don't think they're more nutrition efficient. I'm gonna remove these bills. I thought it might take longer to get things, and I'm just gonna turn off the refueling. Oh, begin leader speech. Begin Wayfinder ritual, where people release sky lanterns. Oh yeah, and we could discover the location of a thingy. I guess we do that at fire. There's probably other places we can do it, but there we go. This has been fueled. Did I turn on 2 people to hunt? No, but I think we might want to. So, Paradox, I'm going to turn on hunting for you as well. Yeah. Loktar. Wait, Boxelhound's not armed? Yeah, I guess it's fine. Okay. May the hunt begin! Yeah, tear this bit down. That's going to be fine. Yeah, we're gonna have some food problems. Again, we can do a big, giant berry harvest out of emergency, but, you know, we really don't want to do that, because that would mean lowering ourselves. Oh, let's, clean this table. And reinstall at over here. That's nice. Ancient generator, we can deconstruct that. We got these larger tables as well. I don't know if we want those. I'm gonna claim. Maybe uninstall these urns. They'll get brought into our stockpile, and then we'll figure out what we want to do after. Here, same thing here. Let's put an uninstall on all these urns. We have a random visitor, potentially with a few items to trade. I think we'll probably just ignore you, though. Alright, so some hunting is definitely happening. Some cooking is happening. That's good. And yeah, it's so much faster on this. I'll just... maybe I won't deconstruct it. I'll leave it there. We can still do the rituals later. Oh, right. The claim does generate home zones. Thank you for the reminder. Go away, home zones. Hunt the muffalo for meat. Now, one of the things, because we don't have a freezer, we don't want to, like, over-hunt. Major break risk already. Lokthar. Hungry. Long outdoors. Being outside is so much is wrong for me? Oh, you're an undergrounder. Does being indoors here count, or do you have to literally be underground? I can tame the muffaloes. Well, I could attempt. Well, they need skill 6. I think we're at 5 right now, so we could tame it soon. Theoretically, we're hoping to practice taming on these boars over here. He's an animal guy and he's in the undergrounder. Oh, they needed a 5. Okay. Which we do have. We'll need some proper beds soon, too, which will help some of this mood, but I don't know if we can prioritize that. Man, I don't know how we're going to live without more vegetation. A gift. Bison wool blindfold. Thank you. Could have gifted me with food. That would have been nice. Oh, taming consumes food, you're right. But we need a pair to start off with. Well, I don't know. If we want to have like have our own domesticated ones, we do need a pair to get started with, and it would be nice to get the skill. All right, well, there's the ancient danger confirmed, which we sort of expected. D is for danger. Ancient chicken kitchen sink. Jet engine. Wheel we can deconstruct. This is enough crap on the map that we're getting some basic resources pretty quickly without having to do any mining so far. D for dig. Disagree. Added 33 additional ores to mine. It's 5 tiles, not 33 tiles. What? Oh, did it connect this? I guess anywhere that was already flagged for mining, it flagged all the connected ores. That's interesting and unexpected. I guess we could work on beds right now. Oh, right, we don't actually have real furniture. Never mind. I guess we can keep sleeping on the ground. We did bring a few more of these in. So everyone's bedroom's going to get a little nicer. They're still sleeping on the ground. Hey, we've tamed a boar already! Making a note here. Huge success. All right, let's get the breeding pair. Let's get our first pen going on. Maybe I'll just pen things back here. I like it. And we're going to go with, like, you know, fencing right away. I'll make a fairly large pen so we don't have to worry about micromanaging too many things too much. But, like, make a big old pen like this. I'll have to remove the floor so that things can grow properly there. And then put a pen marker inside. Fences do not block predators. Noted. Yeah, maybe we started too soon with the taming. We need the construction, but the construction should happen here. Okay, a bunch of things happened right away. This warg, which had been going around, is hunting Fang, and we've got a mad gazelle. Okay, well, all of this is pretty bad. We're gonna lose our first cat. Hashtag save Fang. No! We lost him! And we probably could have left this warg alone, but no. Oh no. Oh my god. Venerated cat died. Was Fang the pregnant one? No. Wunt is the pregnant one, I think. Are you attacking? It looks like you were just standing around watching. Boxing Hall, you don't have a weapon at all? Well, you're incapable of violent. Are you... Why were you not shooting? Why were you being so shitty? Oh, we're in fucking hell! The goddamn gazelle's here, too! Where's Lochthar? Oh, man. My hunters were a million miles away. Well, rip colony. Oh my god. So stupid. So stupid. Okay, we downed the animals. You're gonna go and do a rescue right away, which is good. Oh, that thing's not actually downed yet. Finish off the warg. There you go. Get yourself some medical attention. Yeah, all the infections. Did we lose any body parts? That'll have to be replaced later? Oh, because that would be tragic. Scorpiot, are you... Why are you not in bed? I have Patienting as a number 1. There we go. Maybe because it wasn't a there's no medical beds? Careful not to butcher the cat. That's a good question. Do not butcher cats. Alright, no one lost any body parts. Yeah, I agree. The medical beds should be in a lit area. Here, I'll probably do something like that. Oh, there's infection. In a foot. Do we just cut off the foot? Who's our best doctor? Well, Scorpions hurt, so I guess it's Loktar. Let's see. Oh, double infection. Double infection. Both. Okay, we might just cut off her entire left leg. Immunity's ahead of the infection. Maybe. Yeah, we can upgrade the foot later. Exactly, right? Peg leg, peg leg, peg leg. Do we just go for it right away? Remove the worthless flesh. Amputate left leg. Watch us like ruin this though, because there's going to be no light in there. I don't know if we can move you. I guess what I could do is prioritize the build of a torch in there. That's probably the best bet. So Voxel Hound, install a torch in this room, please. Okay, that's interesting behavior. There you go. And so Lokthar, there you go. You're gonna go and remove the body part. Always have a second try to remove the correct leg. I did flag left leg, but that doesn't mean that's what they're gonna do. Lokthar, are you doing it? Yeah, there you go. Hack, 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 chop, chop, chop. Remember what happened to the horse you tried to neuter? I know, we nearly cut its head off trying to neuter a horse. Like... Okay. I think it succeeded. No. It didn't actually say... Maybe the... Oh, there it is! Surgery failed. I was looking at the top, and I was looking at, like, the need medicine, then I didn't see the envelope there. Let's try it again. Yeah, get some sleep, and then we'll try it again. Okay, let's go. You had a nap. Hack, 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 chop, chop, chop. Hack, hack, chop, chop, chop. Okay. Cut off but bleeding. Okay. We got it done. Okay, we, stabbed a few places. I think task failed successfully is what just happened. I think it was an accident that it happened to cut off the left leg. I think that was an accident. Oh yeah, what are we calling our people? Our faction and our settlement. Very important question. Should I still surgery failed successfully? Bloodbath and beyond. And yeah, Fang needs a special resting place. The legless. Followers of New Flesh, I really like that. I mean, or we could just use the same name. Yeah, Fang might have been eaten by the warg. Metropolis? For the settlement name. Name the settlement Leg Town. Church of the Elevated. What was our actual, the Cult of Beyond Meat. Let's just call ourselves the Cult of Beyond Meat. It's our ideology. It's not necessarily our faction, but really, we're gonna go with one and the same. The Cult of Beyond Meat. We're just gonna go with our ideology name for our faction. Oh, you butchered Fang before I set it to no cats? Okay. I don't think we got a debuff for it. I don't know if they can eat the cat meat or not. Or I don't know, maybe it's like Stranger in the Strange Land, right? The best thing we can do to someone after they die is, like, eat of their flesh. Which really, our people are fine with cannibalism. So we're actually okay with allowing, like, with butchering human corpses, including our own dead people. If we don't get a debuff for butchering cats, then we're going to do that. Like, we don't hold meat to be sacred, or, like, meat is just meat. The cat's in the dumping stockpile? Oh, yeah, there it is. But yeah, no, I'm fine with butchering it. Well, we're going to find out if we get a debuff from it. Maybe we do. Hang on, I'm going to do this. I'm going to force it. Okay, no, he's going to grab the cat. Let's find out. We might just get a huge debuff for all of our people. Oh, I thought it was a pop-up because of something terrible we did, but nope, we're fine. And we get a transport pod crash. Capture recruitment or slavery purposes. Whiskey and Chalk, who's that? Hey, it's Mundo! Chutamundo! What do you call a cow with 2 legs? Lean beef! Ah! Hey, thanks for the bits, Quail Twitchbot. Young. So they would have to be converted. They could also be converted into meat. On the other hand, they're not bad. I propose we rescue them and then see if they join us. If I can find them again.
It's
Which one of these dots are them? Holy shit. They were up here somewhere. I thought. There it is, right here. Okay, it's a red dot. Okay. Are you flagged as hostile? Gavril's blades. Oh, they are hostile to us. 64 years old. Yeah, man, I don't know. Finish them off? 64 equals food? There you go. Meat delivery. If they don't eat human meat, they'll be... We're not cannibals. We accept cannibalism. We aren't cannibals, so we don't require eating human meat to maintain happiness. So I don't know who goes to finish them off. Like, what job that is. Look at accelerate things. Incapable of violence. Of course you are. Melee skill 6 required for finish off. There you go. Inferius, who's in bed. So we can't do the automatic finish off job. We'd have to just go up there and attack them. We can just practice our archery. I guess I could have stripped them first for clothing. Oh well. Wasn't going to be in great shape anyway. So wild boar is technically in the pen, because it was highlighting the pen walls. Yeah, it's not enclosed right now. Low medicine, need defense, major break risk. Everything is bad. I don't think we... No, you can't harvest... You can't harvest the leg. You can harvest organs. I don't think you can harvest limbs, can you? And attach them? No, the autocut is not a mod. This is part of 1.3. We have fairly minimal mods running. So what I want to do is I'm waiting until all these the medical treatments wear off, and then yeah, we need to craft a peg leg. I think the crafting spot. Oh, do we need tech even for just a peg leg? Oh, it's just a piece of wood. That's right. It's just a log. You don't... I'm thinking earlier prosthetic mods I was using, you would craft the peg leg ahead of time. But that's right. You just use a stick. Yeah. I guess same thing with the wooden hand. Because yeah, definitely the old prosthetic mods I used to use, you would have to craft them ahead of time. So I wasted a surgery. I didn't have to cut off the leg. I could have just installed the peg leg right away. Right. But I don't know. More chance to practice? Just as much chance to fail, probably. And Scorpion, hopefully you'll be up soon. Yeah, we learned something. Exactly. Who's on construction duty? Inferus, who's down, and Voxelhound, who's busy cooking. Alright. I'm gonna enable construction for everyone. They might waste a little bit of material, but I want to get this enclosed. You did level up from taking the leg off, so there's that. There you go, Lockthar! Totally worth it. Yeah, so there's gonna be some construction botches here, because they're not terribly good, but... Failed surgery equals more meat. If anyone's watched Young Justice, in particular Young Justice Season 2, you know when like the like Black Beetle and things, they always talk about like meat bags and there's always more meat. This is what I'm thinking what we're talking about every time we talk about, you know, things just being made out of meat here. It's got such a great voice too, and I don't think the voice for Black Beetle is something like put on or modified. I think that's just that person's voice. And if you haven't seen Young Justice, what the hell are you doing with your life? Because it's obviously not the right thing. Alright, the wild boar is finally properly enclosed in the pen. There you go, nutrition, we're not using very much. Cargo pods. Give me meat? No, what is this? Oh, wool. Alright, well, we'll allow it. We don't need to haul urgently or anything like that. But that'll be nice. I think Benderwing talks about meat bag. And there's our first raid. Now, this should be a single person with a melee weapon. It does suck that a bunch of our people are down, though. Wonder if I can get Scorpion up out of bed right now. I might want to, just to make sure. Yeah, do the face masks provide armor? It's a great question. The answer is yeah. So it counts as headgear, so we'd be wearing this instead of a helmet, but it does give us some protection. Maybe not as much as a conventional helmet, but... Yes! Gotta slow him down right away. Okay, he's going for paired axe. Where's Lockthar? God damn. The problem with all the hunting going on. Alright, just try to melee attack. Scorpion, hopefully you won't shoot your buddy in the back. There you go. Or in the face. Seriously, Lockthar. You gotta get over here, man. Paradox is gonna get downed. He's getting stabbed like crazy. We keep hitting Lion! Yes, there's gates in the pen. They don't really show up, but there's a gate here. There's 4 gates. What the... Oh, that was level up. We're whole level 1 in melee here. Fail. Just a little too late. Prepare yourselves for more infections. that we could capture, but we're not going to do that. There's going to be more meat. Oh, I didn't want... I gotta remove this medical bed. I guess I'll let this treatment finish, because this is nicely lit over here and everything. Cancel the medical bed. Rescue Paradox. Oh, you're gonna put him in their bed at this point. I guess that's fine. At least there's no blood on the floor here. Someone make Rimworld bingo. Yeah, that would be good. We committed war crime. I guess I'd claim this. Yeah, I guess we'll leave them there. I don't know if the repair task on that's that critical. Or a good use of your time, necessarily. These beds... Oh! See, I copied the medical bed, and the color looked pretty similar to me with the grass being in front of things. So I thought this would... Because I copied a medical spot. So I thought it would carry over the setting, and it looked bluish to me. But that's because I had nothing right next to it to compare to. Committing a war crime is the central square? Yeah, maybe. So we have some decent researchers, but as often happens, is sometimes we end up with researchers who are too good at too many things. Right? Probably what we're... At least we have other good crafters, so probably what we do is we, like, turn off the crafting, or at least turn it down, all the crafting and stuff like that, and your plant cut. The construct might have to be on. The mine... Well, we don't... You're the only good miner. We might not have to rush do any mining. So I'll just bring it down for now. And yeah, Nefarious is peg leg. Actually, is Nefarious moving around right now? With one leg? Oh, they got moved into the new bed. There we go. I'm still waiting for these to get healed up before we start hacking and slashing again. And I guess I'm going to turn off the automatic refueling of this torch, because we're just going to let it burn out. Yeah, I'm not crafting anything yet anyway, and that's true. It's mostly going to be a problem when we get, like, the stone cutting job up, because that's, like, kind of an infinite job. Did I install the Where's My Weapon mod? I thought I had. So theoretically people will rearm themselves, but I might not have. So Paradox, you need to have a ranged weapon equipped again. So you can restart your hunting. Turn your passive into cleaner. What do you mean passive? I don't know what you mean. So our researcher role... I don't know the quickest way to find that. So if we were to assign you Cogitor... I don't remember... I guess we took away most of the custom outfits. So if we were to make Nefarious, who's really our prime researcher, I think, into a Cogitor, it would turn off most other jobs. It doesn't turn off crafting. So crafting would still be enabled, but you'd research at 70% speed. I don't think she could mine anymore. We wouldn't have anyone with mining passion, but that's not really a big deal. Oh, it does say needs cape? Alright. Oh, required apparel. There it is. Cape. So, really we need to... Because they'll be unhappy if we don't have one. So we're going to need the ability to make a little bit of clothing so we can make a cape. Because we don't have one. Oh, you know what we need to do? Is we need to start growing frickin' medicine plant. I don't know if we have the skill for it. And probably some cotton. We can probably do hops and stuff too. Yeah, I know we need tech for clothing. We need tech for everything. Healing is taking a while. We don't have proper beds at all. And we don't have proper medicine either. You don't need cotton, you can skin animals. True, but for rugs later on. I don't think we can make, like, carpets, rather, out of leather. We do have the bison wool. That's one of the things. If we tame some buffaloes as well, we could just shear them for more woolen clothing. We do have bedrolls that we could put down. Yeah. I was kind of hoping to hold out for, like, actual furniture. Although, I guess later we can use the bedrolls for when we're traveling, right? That's a good... That's the point here. So... we have... most leather we have is plain leather. Oh, and we can use wool for it as well. A few of these. I don't know if we have, oops, enough for all of these. But does it reset the rotation as well when you copy? Oh, that's kind of annoying. And yeah, bedrolls are great for caravan. So I wasn't building them, like, oh, it's a waste now if I just end up deconstructing it. But no, we keep it around for caravans later. And then we can do some medical ones too, but we'll just start with these. Only cat's loud inside. Well, the guinea pig too. Currently, guinea pigs are a pet. For now. I wonder, can you... can you pen guinea pigs at some point? Are they unpennable? I think guinea pigs are unpennable. Did we tame the other guinea pig? Oh, we did successfully tame a guinea pig. Alright, well, we have a breeding pair of guinea pigs. Let me look at my list here. Might be Hilly. Bribe for a cat named the bartender. We're going to save that. And a pet rat named Bribe. Guinea pig's close to a rat. Bribe the guinea pig. There it is. Yeah, so this is a huge pen for one wild boar. We're hoping to tame a second one. Predak's is going to be pretty miserable because he's in pain. Intense pain. Chemical starvation. Oh, shit. Yeah, you just want to get high. Can we get a smoke leaf thing planted? The car's in the way, but... oh, we could do some psychite too, but... you named the boar after me. Okay, but keep in mind, you're going to be butchered at some point. But yes. Plain Coast pig. I never planted the hay? I mean, we assigned it. I think people are pretty busy, so I don't know if they're getting to the grow jobs very quickly. Plant some hay in the animal. The thing is, we... oh, tantrum. It's going to destroy human leather times 75. Oh! Alright, just get out of your system. I'm not going to arrest you. Hey, here we go. We got a second. We got a second pig. Okay, we'll rename this one as well. We're not going to rename all of our boars because they're going to start, you know, getting things going on. We're going to wait for the bartender for a kitten. Another lizard named Cat. Well, I don't know if we're going to tame a lizard. How about a boar named Cat? Ceci n'est pas un chat. Oh! Not enough characters. Pas chat. Ceci n'est pas chat. There we are. How's that? A boar named Boar. Or we could go with Boar, like Niels Boar. But there you go. We got Plain Coast Pig and Ceci n'est pas un chat. Venison times 2 is right away. Okay, that's not much venison, luckily. But yeah, we have tons of people just injured right now. That is just tanking our time. Boris Johnson. All pig puns. Sounds boring. Name it Pig Ginny? Ginny Pig? As opposed to Guinea Pig? Alright, yeah, that's pretty funny. A little bit of rotting. I guess, is our cook... Are we at our meal cap? No. I'm actually surprised that there's not more cooking happening. Voxelhound, what are you up to? Oh, you're sowing grass. Oh! This wasn't being refueled. Need material. Oh, I guess everything has rotted away now, so... Alright, fine. Human meat is allowed. I did go and enable meat. Oh! Oh, I have human butchering turned on! I think this turned on everything including insect, which we may want, but it probably doesn't matter. Yeah, I turned on human butchering, but I didn't turn on human cooking. What was it again? There you go. Cecilia Pine Shaw is already pregnant! Whoa! Planko's big! That did not take long. Lochthar is currently idle. Lochthar is... So there's no hauling for you to do. You do hunt. We don't have anything assigned for that. We might need to do a little bit more. We do have some meals, but we need a constant supply. Nothing to haul, nothing to clean, and you don't research. On the other hand, you can doctor. Okay. You're almost completely healed, Inferius. So it is time for us to install for you a peg leg on your left leg. Lochthar, you know what to do. You're going to stand on Paradox's chest while operating on Inferius. I think we got a success! Yeah! One of Prion's in this game, right? Yeah. That's the issue with cannibalism. And Paradox, yeah, you're just recovering from numerous stab wounds. Which, you know, understandable. I'd like to start flooring. If nothing else, flooring the area around the cooking thing might help keep it a little neater. So maybe I'll prioritize flooring that room. Wooden floor, of course, my favorites, because they're pretty. 28 stab wounds. It's like, we're gonna thaw out Mr. Burns as soon as we figure out the cure for 28 stab wounds in the back. Right? I can't remember what episode of The Simpsons that was. Is that when Lisa sees her future? Oh, 28 stab wounds. Is that like a Chicago reference? Yeah, we might make the medical bedrolls. Probably kind of have to. Yeah, when Lisa was president. That's right. She had to take over. She was left with crippling national debt after President Trump. Which is a haha funny Simpsons joke from like 15 years ago or something. Maybe set Lothar 4 as minor? Oh yeah, as an idle job. I mean, really, like, a level 4 mining job for everyone, when they're just otherwise idle, is pretty good. Solitary Duchess, what is this? A single man-hunting raccoon would give us honor. The thing is, I don't want to go the Empire route. I think we're just going to ignore you. I mean, we might do some Empire jobs when there's another reward, but we might just ignore the ones that are just honor. I was gonna say, I want to mine that. I didn't realize I'd already flagged it as mining at some point. Empire is helpful for stun buffs. Yeah, but, oh, do we have a psychic tree somewhere? Because I would like to do that, because all of our tribals could do the psychic tree shit, right? Is that it here? I don't know if we've got another one. That's right. I can say, I don't want honor quests. So it won't generate quests. When it generates a quest, it won't do one that's just for honor. I forgot about that. Yeah, a little bit of mining happening. Which isn't terribly important, but it is set to a 4, which means they've got nothing else going on. Inferius, you are up and playing some games. Congratulations! I'd worship a plant. Well, that's true, right? I mean, you're meditating at the plant. I don't know. That's an interesting point. Did you just make this your bed? No, this is a medical bed. There you go. Go take a proper bed. Trading with the Empire is a great way to get bionics and need titles to trade. Yeah. Alright, we'll consider it on a case-by-case basis. Maybe we could get... Because all we need is, like, anyone with any level of title. And it would be nice to get a freaking stun, wouldn't it? Start a social fight. Of course you did. Why wouldn't you start a social fight? If tree eats meters made of metal might be acceptable. Minimum Knight Dame to trade? No, I don't want to play that. We've done the honor title game every other time. We're just gonna leave it off. We'll steal bionics. There'll be quests where we can like find bionics guarded by mechanoids or some shit like that. Yeah, simple meals are rotting away. Which means I should probably put a couple of hunting jobs down. Not too many. Oh, spacecraft chunks. Nice. Kill Imperial traders, steal the bionics. See, now you guys are thinking. That's a lot of meal rot. Yeah. Desperately need air conditioning. Ooh, what is this thing? Oh, a parka. Oh, it's tainted. Coolest ending to tribe to advanced tech is definitely building your own ship, right? Yeah. Right. Do we need to figure out how to make pemmican? Was it over here? It is here. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to bring down the simple meal count to 10. I don't know, maybe 20. And then the rest set to make pemmican forever? Just because at least it won't rot. I assume people will prioritize going for the simple meals. Or even we could do something like, hey, listen, fine meals. There we go. Carnivorous ones. Tame more boars for faster breeding. Yeah, maybe. Oh, for crying out loud! I'm not fighting a grizzly bear. I guess we should have prioritized getting freaking walls up. Holy crap! That's why you keep cats indoors. Yeah, in hindsight. Yeah, we should have zoned. Maybe we'll keep the guinea pigs indoors. Well, we'll do that when we get cats again. If ever we get cats again. Holy crap. Thing is, at some point the grizzly bear might attack us. I think they will prefer to eat, like, random other animals. But... okay. Let's initiate plan. Build a wall. Make the bears pay for it. Wow, it's going to take a lot of construction. That's actually going to take an obscene amount of construction. But I don't know, I kind of want to build a wall that goes all over here. No forest? Well, we don't see trees as being sacred, so you know, we're fine with chopping down a bunch of trees. Totally fine with that. Tame a bear and name a cat. Problem is the grizzly bear might still be inside our wall. We may just have to hunt it. Or attack it, but I don't know. It's going to be kind of scary. Can I make my own weapons? Yeah, I can make more bows. Now, recurve bow, I'm going to assume, is going to be a lot better than a short bow. 14 damage. Yeah. I guess 2, because one of our people can't fight anyway. I guess one's a brawler, so we really only need to make one more bow, maybe to replace the thrown spear. You need to wall the pen. Well, apparently, like a lot of animals can cross this. Like carnivore type things can cross fences. So yeah, our pigs are not currently safe. I mean, it's a valid pen over here, but they're not actually secure from being hunted. So at some point, we'll want to do something about that. Well, we're gonna eventually, hopefully, not have any carnivores inside of our things. Yeah, trapping the bear inside's not ideal. What we can do is we can force one of the doors open to make sure the bear can still go outside. I'm gonna bring the construction down to 4s for the people who have absolutely no skill for it. Maybe they'll still do some, maybe they won't. Lochthar still got beat up. Build a cage for the bear when he goes to sleep. I mean, they will bust out. I think they'll go berserk and bust out. Maybe I could quickly build some traps next to it. What's our thoughts? Leave the corpse out as bait. Throwing a tantrum. You ate non-meat. What did you eat? I don't think we can pin it in here. I think it'll break through the wall. Yeah, I don't know what kind of vegetation I might have had that got included in the simple meal. I mean, I was leaving vegetation on as like an emergency valve in case something went terribly, terribly wrong. I had berries. Oh, berries may have gotten auto collected at some point because it was where we were doing something else. Oh! Now we're being encouraged to fill this role, the reader of manuals. Okay. So the reader of manuals is our moral guide. They can convert, counsel, reassure. So theoretically we want someone with high social skill, although maybe we want the highest social skill to be our leader. I don't know, maybe we just give it to Scorpiot right now. He's a psychopath. I want to make him the leader, because it's funny. Maybe we'll just use Lochthar here. Unless it changes what jobs he can do. No, it just gives him the ability to convert, counsel, reassure. Those abilities are based on social skill. Okay, well then... I guess it's going to be Scorpiot then. Congratulations, you're the reader of manuals. So you want a tribal headdress. Can we make that one here? Yes, we can. Psychopath is a moral guide. Sounds fun. I mean, this is Rimworld. It kind of fits. Malnourished. Well, hunt better. Hunt better. Hunt better. No, the bear didn't leave. He's still here. I was just checking. Maybe another bear was wandering in and out. Wouldn't surprise me if there was more than one. Just didn't unforbid in case there was something that was, like, dead maybe from being attacked somewhere else. Voxel Hound's gonna go hide in a room because of malnourished. Oh my god. You know, it would be a lot easier to do the meat-oriented thing if you started with a regular group. Because I think the last time we started with a regular group, I think it started us with a breeding pair of animals. And they would have guns! There we go. I think having guns would help a lot. Alright. Voxel Hound. Oh, you're hiding in your room. Lokthar. You want to go rest. No, I can't let you rest. You got a butcher. And then you've got immediately... I can drop the meat. There we go. Oh, does this have to be refueled before it can go? No, you have fuel. Why can't you... Why can't you cook a simple meal? I can't stop you from eating the raw meat. There you go, prioritize cooking. Maybe because someone else had come and claimed that pile of raw meat for something. That's probably what happened. Because Voxel Hound was going to eat it and I couldn't override. That's probably what happened. And yeah, apparently pemmican isn't pure meat, but I guess it has to be a mix, but I wonder if what this counts as. The pemmican we brought with us didn't give us a mood debuff. Is it possible that pemmican... Because that would be the worst, because if we're okay, it's possible this doesn't work with the tribal thing if we can't store meat, because we have to keep hunting, but not overhunt, because then it rots a bunch of stuff, which is what happened. But not underhunt, because then you fall behind too. I mean, I guess you overhunt a little bit, and then you let a little bit of it rot, just to make sure it works. I'm thinking we turn off the pemmican job. Why not gang up on the bear? Well, it would probably still do huge damage to us, but maybe. Yeah, rush electricity, rush ace. The problem is the tech cost would be so bad because where we are. We might have to just butcher our guinea pigs. In fact, I think that's probably a good idea because these things are eating our meals. You know what? Goodbye, some Andy pig. Goodbye, bribe. Meals only need to be part meat. Okay. So maybe the pemmican would be okay. I don't know. I'll put it back in and we'll see what happens. Bribe is pregnant. Well, tough. It's a cruel world. Scorpion's throwing a tantrum. Yeah, it's all the malnutrition stacking. And the random deaths of the cats didn't help either. It would be nice if I could stop them from eating the raw meat. There you go. Oh, I hate that this isn't on by default. I need to rebuild this shit. And nowadays... It's just going to be non-stop tantrum. Just detected a hunting worksite nearby controlled by the Union. Raid the camp, collect heavy loot. Since it's just a small independent group, you can attack them without any rather diplomatic consequences. Yeah, I think we got too much shit going on right now for that. I think everything was cursed ever since we lost the cats. Which sounds about right. At least so far no one's gotten sick from eating the raw meat. So at least there's that going for us. Missed one top next to the trees. Over here. Oh yeah, there. Okay. And over here. And over here. Okay, at least the others should all get rebuilt. Okay. We've got some meals again. Including some fine meals for whatever that might be worth. And cat, they need food. I mean, and that's true. So yeah, I'm kind of okay with this because I don't think we could keep the house pets around. Someone's got to go and bring the pigs back in once that gets built. Caravan, bulk good trader. That sounds very useful. I don't know what we have to trade with you. So I guess it's Scorpiot we should have do the talking because we know you have some social skills. Is the bear still inside of our base? Well, we'll find out in a second. What we could do is we could offer you various leathers. In small and annoying stacks. And this blindfold that we don't need. In exchange for that, we're going to purchase, I think, some meat from you. Buy the cows. We have the boars as breeding pairs. I don't want to get to the point where we have like multiple different types of animals again, and actually we don't have enough money to buy the cows. Sell the wool? Yes. Cows produce milk. We could just get the female cow. Maybe we just get the female cow as a steady supply of milk. That sounds like a pretty good idea. Could buy the pemmican. I think it'd be better to buy the meat, because I think we'll get more value out of the meat. Pemmican lasts longer, yeah, but there's so little nutrition, because this is one pemmican per, and they need to eat huge amounts. Okay. You know what? Alright. We'll just buy a little bit of meat to make a few more meals. Just a tiny bit. Alright. So we have a pair of animals. Oh, I guess this whole area counts as a pen right now. This is all enclosed as a mega pen. The pen will shrink in a second, but that's going to be okay. Oh, and all these trees are flagged to be chopped because the auto cut and because the way the pen is broken currently. Well, we do actually need to chop some trees because we don't have enough wood to close this right now anyway. What are you shooting at? Oh, this gazelle that's in our base. Yeah, where's that bear? Right there. Okay. Wow, it's asleep. Although the paradox is one of our hunters. Trading spot over next to the bear. I mean, it might be too late for that to come. Yeah, actually, the trading spot might be from a mod. Yeah, hit the bear and bring it. It's too far away. The bear would catch him. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hold this door open. Okay, and hope the bear wanders out. Oh, pen's not enclosed now. Right. Foxhound's starving. Well, you should be okay. I mean, thank you for butchering, but eat yourself a meal there, buddy. There you go. Yeah, I'm worried if the bear just hits a trap and doesn't die, if then it might go crazy on us. Someone threw a temper tantrum and broke a bunch of our fence. It was very annoying. Okay, the food is going to be a constant struggle to try to balance. It's going to be really annoying. And yeah, the starvation is just Paradox who's throwing a fit still. Psychotic wandering. He's decided not to snap out of that, so he's going to starve to death instead, which, sure, fine. That's a reasonable response to stress. There we go. Feed the cow back to the marker, please. Okay, we need... Chop down some goddamn trees, everyone. Reset. Chop down some goddamn trees. We stole all the wood, which was pretty legit. Okay. I'm going to bring it back down here. And now construction will begin. So that we can get this pen enclosed here now. If people could ever stop botching the construction. I mean, admittedly, we don't have a bunch of skill up. Okay. Now we're fine over here. Everything's groovy. Good. Now, research. I guess the idea is probably Inferius. Although they're also a half-decent constructor. And not a cook. Is the bear gone? There's 3 grizzly bears. Oh, no, there it is. The problem, there's 3 grizzly bears on the map. I lost a pig? For fuck's sake. Oh, no, it's still there. It's just not in the actual enclosed pen. I don't know if I can, like, force the thing. There you go. Prioritize roping this. Just to make sure nothing weird happens. Get it inside the pen. There you go. 2 and 2. Yeah, I can make someone do only research. The problem is, like, we have so many jobs. Like, I could turn everything off for Inferius other than research. Like, I could do this, which is basically it. Right? So Inferius will basically just research now when they're not sitting out here having some fun. They reset you. But now you're going to go to sleep. But I'm worried about then only having the one constructor. But maybe that's correct. We do need to get the research cracking, so... And then, ultimately, we need to get a cape, and then we make Inferius our prime researcher. Don't turn it off, but do research to construction orders. That's literally the same as what we had here. Because right now, it would be construct and research. They don't have to do research to construct 1. This is literally the order that things would go on. I mean, I still want this stuff to be prioritized. That doesn't count. This whole block, you can ignore it. Because they're just very occasional tasks or very emergency tasks. So you can just ignore it. But right now, Inferius constructs, then research. Or I could do this, which means she'll research. And then if for some reason there's no way to research, she will construct. We only have 1 constructor right now with any real skill. Voxelhound. The problem is, he's also cooking all the time. So I think if Inferius isn't constructing, I don't think there's any construction that will happen. Although right now we don't need any construction other than maybe some repairs. Which means A, I could turn it off and not worry, or B, I could put it on, because there's not much to do. Apparently there's no construction at all to do, so they're going to start researching. And beer brewing is up, which isn't terribly important, but the idea is I just want to quickly bang out all the tribal research, which will bring us up to medieval. How's our wildlife tags? Okay, so there's no hunting. Hunt the alpacas. And we may have to start hunting some of these smaller things. Turkey. Don't hunt tortoises, it's way too slow. Yay, beer brewing. I mean, I may as well plant some hops, I guess. Do. Hey, no CB cast. Thanks for the raid. Wait, is it 4:30? Oh my god, I'm half an hour over the normal time. I'm stepping on a Kiss for Luck stream. A little frustrating bit of drama in here for a bit. So, okay, we've got Scorpiot has buttons. Convert, Reassure, Counsel, Preach Health. We could do some of that. Hey, we got a baby boar! Bouncing baby boar. Age 10 hours. So, I mean, certainly what's going to happen is we're going to have some, like, auto-slaughter things happening. You know, maybe one adult male boar, or we could put it 2 just so we've got the spare. I don't know, 1's probably fine. And then maybe 5 females. And for the cow, 1 bull, 5 females. The pen might not be big enough, but we can make a separate pen. 1 for pigs, 1 for boars. Bacon seeds? Is that what our baby boars are? And there's some milk. Nice. And yeah, at least at some point, well, we'll still ultimately need refrigeration for the animal situation to be better. Because right now it's not great. And yeah, it would be nice to have one of my mods that like would auto flag animals to hunt as they came on the screen. So right now, yeah, we don't have much raw meat. We don't have that many meals. I think we may have to hunt the raccoons. Not the boom rats. Okay, prepare for a while, then attack. He's got an actual gun! Now, there's an animal that can be hunted over there. Who's our pacifist? Is it Voxelhound? It is Voxelhound. And Nefarious has a peg leg and doesn't move very quick. So we might not bring you out. But I think I might... Now, I know the spear has fairly short range. I think the bows are decently ranged. Oh, Larian might be coming for us. He's probably going to jump into the cover over here. Okay, we got the first hit. But turn... The warg is attacking Larian. I think. Okay. Now, the boar's probably going to try to eat this guy. Oh, he's already missing a long, shattered nose. Unless I just hunt the warg right now, which maybe, actually. Nice! Instantly downed. Let them eat their meals. We'll deal with this guy. I think we're going to strip him and then finish him off. I'll just melee him to death, I guess. I don't know, maybe we should shoot him for practice. There we go. Unforbid. Do that. Paradox is one of our hunters. I'm going to get you to equip the auto... well, that's a good question. It's 60% and poor quality. I'm actually not convinced it's better than our bow. It might be better than the spear, though. I'm not going to amputate his limbs. Ooh. Because I want to butcher him for food. Much better. He has a venom talon? Wait, what? I wonder if I could have removed that while he was still alive. I don't think you can. In vanilla, you can't butcher body parts off a dead person. Go get medical treatment. This is gonna be a medical bed. We'll remove that. And harvest. Well, we could harvest the organs for sale, yes, but right now it's mostly we want his body to be intact so we get maximum meat out of it. You know, assuming anyone ever starts the butchering. Quest available. Travelers. Quite blotted, starve them out of their village. They want to stay. 4 people staying for 20 days. You know what would be funny is if we did get the follow-up quest to betray them and then we just, like, bake them into a pie. Clean the blood, because then now you can butcher. Well, Lochthar's doing it, but you know, you can butcher because you're here. Excellent. What happened to the human corpse? Why can't we butcher it? Is someone hauling it? Oh yeah, it was left there. Oh! Lochthar was probably setting up to butcher the human corpse, which is now going to happen. Yeah, we don't waste any meat. Oh my god, these grizzly bears. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Use them to catch up on bears. There is a lot of work to be done. That's a point. The only problem is feeding these guys. Although if they're a different religion, we could feed them plants. But right now, like, they could, you know, yeah, we could use some of them to hunt, but there's just not that much to hunt on the map. Send the guests the bear. Just like sacrificial meat. Yeah, I don't think we can bring them in. I think if we brought them in, we would just experience massive amounts of starvation. Yeah, just accept it. I mean, I don't know what happens if you accept it and then you fail. I guess there might be no penalty to that. We just make them YOLO it. Let's just do it because it'll be funny then. Okay. They're nobodies, no penalty for failing. Well, alright. That'll work for me. Alright, all of you. Go and melee attack this bear, please. Trust me, this is gonna work fine. Hang on. Oh. You're missing a buddy. Oh, they're moving really slow. Really slow. Oh yeah, it's seating at the table. Yeah, I never built the table. I just like grabbed it from one of the existing stuff. No, what? Okay, I mean, I get it. Drafted hunt, you just attacked whatever was nearest, but I did not mean the rabbit. Jesus. That worked surprisingly well. All right, you guys have earned your meal. I mean, congratulations. I guess if we can keep YOLOing them at, like, animals for their meals, that'll work out. How do we change? Oh, there we go. You don't get medicine. And you don't get medicine. Okay. Well, we're going to put a cut in here. Next live stream is Friday night. It's going to be an odd time. 8 p.m. on Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday is when the new Path of Exile expansion comes out, and I will be streaming it. It's going to be a sponsored stream. It's going to be Start of a New League. I'm very excited. A bunch of new gems coming out, a bunch of new balance changes, lots of nerfs across the board to try to bring the game back to a bit of a slower pace because it had gotten a little zoomy. Hopefully that'll work out and be fun. So yes, Friday night. I love Path of Exile. That's one of the games. I know I don't have a lot of it on the channel, but that's like that's my downtime game. I have I have over 1,000 hours. I have 1,035 hours in Path of Exile. I love Path of Exile. So I was more than eager to say yes to doing some sponsored content for it, because that seemed like a pretty no-brainer option. So that's going to be Friday. And then theoretically, Saturdays, we're going to be streaming some more. Might be Rimworld, might be Path of Exile. We'll see how it goes. In plan streaming board game. No plan, but you never know. We're going to wrap it up here. A Kiss for Luck has been streaming for the past 40 minutes. So we're going to go and raid her channel. She's also playing Rimworld! She's doing her ideology right now. Well, if you guys want to influence someone's setup, be nice, be chill. It's a smaller channel, might get a little overwhelming. But she's setting up a Rimworld ideology right this second. So we're going to raid her. I'm going to see you guys on Friday or Saturday. Thanks a lot for coming out, everyone. Thanks for the subs. Thanks for the contribution to the Whiskey and Chocolate. Give her some nice love, and we'll see you in a couple of days. Bye!